Hello, I'm your professor, Jeffrey Nishimura. Congratulations on order. English 101 is a transfer level course equivalent to a freshman comp class at a four-year university. That's a pretty big deal since you have reached an important stepping stone towards your academic goals, whether you plan to get an associate's degree or you just plan to transfer. Now, in order to get to this level, you had to overcome certain obstacles. A placement exam, multiple measures in high schools, or you went the basic skills pathway via English 28 or ESL 6A or 8A. Regardless of your journey here, you've mastered the prereqs and you made it on board. Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why do I need such a class? I already know how to read and write in English. Well, I'm sure you have manageable skills to get by in life. However, what differentiates this English class from previous levels is the focus on critical thinking. What is that? Well, it's the number one skill that all employers look for in a candidate. The ability to analyze material, to research sources, to form a well-written argument. This goes beyond simply reading an email or writing a text or a tweet. This is what the universities expect of you. This is what the job market expects of you, to be able to explain your points through logic and sound reasoning. It is the backbone of being a moral citizen in society, the elements needed to make crucial decisions. I should add that this is a very difficult skill to master, but one that you'll utilize frequently outside of class and throughout your adult life. Now, when grading your assignments, I'll be looking for three criteria to determine a good essay. Standards, by the way, all professors look for, whether at community college or at graduate school. Those criteria are organization, grammar, and content. Organization, how to write an essay, with an introduction and thesis, body parts to support the thesis, and then the conclusion. I'm sure you know it as the 5-paragraph essay, but it's important to think of them in terms of parts rather than paragraphs. An introduction as well as a conclusion can have many paragraphs, for instance. Nevertheless, a research paper is based on this format, even a scientific one. Starts off with a hypothesis, and then the remaining parts are to prove whether that hypothesis is relevant or not. All of this should be mastered at a previous level, English 28, where you practice various forms of organized essays. That leaves us with grammar. Now this one should have been covered under English 97. I don't teach grammar in this course. I just expect you to have clear, concise sentences, no run-ons, no fragments, no subject-verb disagreements, no misspellings, punctuation errors, dangling modifiers, and so forth. I assume that you reach this level, your grammar is fine. However, if you do have trouble, I would recommend that you utilize the Writing Center here on this campus, or refer to the Rules for Writers Handbook. I can't emphasize this enough. Grammar matters. If I can't understand your argument because of bad grammar, then it impacts the entire essay. And that leaves us with the third criterion, which is content. Critical thinking. How do you interpret the reading material and how you're using the material as support? I should add that the readings in this class is going to be challenging to any perceived notion or beliefs you might have. Most of the topics are quite controversial too, and can have multiple interpretations. So be prepared to discuss the readings and explain your points of view clearly. This is your warning. Enough said. Make sure that you review the syllabus for other details about the course, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me at any time. Let's just get started, shall we? Go to the discussion page on your first assignment.